I'm a therapist, and I'm about to tell you the 5 lies most therapists typically won't say out loud. Not because they're not qualified or really good at what they do, but because these truths can be really uncomfortable for our clients to hear. Lie number 1, time heals all wounds. No, it doesn't. Time is going to reveal patterns. If you don't change what you're doing, time is going to just make your pain quieter, but not smaller. Unhealed wounds just don't disappear. They show up in all areas of your life, in your relationships, in behaviors, your choices, in anxiety. Lie number 2, insight alone creates change. Listen, I am a huge advocate for learning self-awareness and implementing it. Insight is awareness, but awareness without action doesn't lead you to anywhere. You can understand while you're anxious and still be anxious. Change requires behavior, nervous system work, and repetition, not just talking about it. Lie number 3, if you're self-aware, you're healed. Absolutely not. Some of the most self-aware people that I meet are still stuck in the same patterns and behaviors. Why is this? Because knowing isn't the same as being able to regulate. Your nervous system doesn't care what you know. It responds to what feels safe, and typically that's old patterns of familiarity and behavior. Lie number 4, you just need better boundaries. Wow, have you ever heard that? I have. Boundaries don't fail because you don't know how to say no. We can say no, but they fail because you're afraid of the emotional consequence of setting that boundary. You feel guilt, you worry about abandonment, it can be conflictual, and so you want to avoid conflict. Until those areas are addressed, boundaries are going to fail every time because you're going to want to set a boundary, and as soon as those emotions kick in, you're done. Lie number 5, you're broken. You're not broken. You've adapted to what's worked. So what worked to survive doesn't always work to grow, change, and evolve. This isn't a flaw. This is the nervous system doing its job. Healing isn't fixing what's wrong with you. It's really just learning to update what no longer serves you. One of the things that I teach my clients is what we learn as children to survive, to cope, how we communicate, how we learn what love is and connection is, are adaptive coping skills. We learn them as children, what helps us adapt to cope. When we move into adulthood, guess what we tend to do? We carry those same adaptive coping mechanisms with us, but they become maladaptive. What served us as children isn't healthy in adulthood. So we've got to change those patterns. I'm Suzi. I'm a licensed clinical therapist, and I have been for over 20 years. I'm also a certified coach, trainer, and speaker. Listen, we have amazing things coming up in the month of February. I'm reopening our group courses and our group coaching challenges. Listen, if you want actual change that works, you can't do it alone. I'll get into self-help in another video because you need accountability, you need encouragement, you need support. So go to groups.thesuzimethod.com, check it out, sign up for one of the groups, or go to thesuzimethod.com, see what I'm all about, see what we offer. You will change and you will have success if you follow what I ask you to do. I've lived it. I've been there. I've dragged myself through the depths of hell and recovered from it. Even as a licensed clinical therapist, I practice what I preach.